On June 19th, 2016, nearly 7 years ago, one of the greatest NBA Finals performances in NBA history took place. But you don't remember it, and you definitely don't hear about it. The 2016 NBA Finals was filled with a tremendous amount of memories and a tremendous amount of opinions. Some people feel like it was a blowout finals and that it was overrated because of the situational reality of every game. Players getting suspended, teams blowing each other out. There was a lot of back and forth going on, but some people feel like this was the greatest finals that they've ever seen to top off the greatest season they've ever seen. And others, well, they just didn't get to watch it and appreciate it. I personally believe, in my opinion, this final stacks up among the top 5 to 10 finals of all time. I mean, coming back from 3-1, shout out to the Cleveland Cavaliers against the greatest regular season team of all time, record wise. I would argue that one of those Bulls teams was better, but that's for another video. It was absolutely insane in itself. Not to mention watching the juggernaut duo of Kyrie Irving and LeBron James looking absolutely peak physical display. These guys looked like you could put an army in front of them and they would still get to the cup and score. I mean, I've never seen Kyrie Irving look that tenacious. I feel like people really underrate what Kyrie Irving did for that team that year. Obviously, LeBron was in an echelon of his own, dominating on both sides of the ball. But with every step that LeBron took, Kai was right there with him to match it. And LeBron James became just the third person in NBA history to record a Finals Game 7 triple-double, only behind the logo Jerry West and another Lakers legend and royalty, James Worthy. But one player who is very underrated and just one stat short of being on this list of amazing greatness was Draymond Green. His Game 7 performance nearly sealed the deal for the Warriors, and he probably would have won Finals MVP had they won this game. Everything was going for Draymond that night. He had a remarkable stat line of 32 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists. That's right, just 1 assist, one more made basket short of being put into that echelon of greatness. Only 4 people, like I said, LeBron, James Worthy, and Jerry West, have ever recorded a triple-double in a Game 7. Draymond shot 6 for 8 from downtown and started that game 5 for 5 from 3. And like I said, he's just 1 assist away from joining LeBron to having a triple-double in Game 7. It would have been amazing. Just think about that, guys. When you think about that this finals is overrated, think that only 2 people in NBA history before this game had a triple-double in a Game 7, and after this game, we had the potential to double that, literally double that with LeBron and Draymond Green. Shout out to LeBron, Draymond. I wish someone would have made an assist for you, but that's besides the point. What's crazy about this performance is that as automatic as Draymond Green was that night, he didn't get a single shot attempt in the last 3.5 minutes of that game. In a game where he's nearly perfect from the field, shooting around 78% and going 6 for 8 from 3, he's playing a substantial role on defense as well. And on offense, he gets no looks in a quarter, or I guess the bottom quarter of the fourth quarter, where his team was only able to muster up 13 points in that fourth quarter. I feel like they were relying on the shot creation of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson a little bit too much, and they needed Draymond Green badly. I remember watching that game as a Cavs fan thinking, please just get the ball out of Draymond's hand. Do not have Draymond shoot the ball. He's been too automatic tonight. That's probably the only time in my entire life as a basketball fan that I've thought that, but it's true. If you guys were watching the game, you know whenever he touched the ball, he was just creating that instant offense. He looked truly unstoppable that night, especially when you compare him to his other superstars, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. They struggled tremendously this game. Klay, he had 14 points and shot 2 for 10, a whopping 20% from 3, while Steph had only 17 points, shooting 4 for 14 from 3. That's right, you heard me correct. Draymond Green had more points than both of these players combined. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson having less points combined than Draymond Green. I bet you never thought you'd hear that in a sentence. He also had as many three-pointers as they did combined. I bet you never thought you'd hear that in a sentence as well. The biggest stage at your home court, and both of these players choke while Draymond just excels under that pressure. Draymond knew he was letting the team down with his suspension and his lackluster 9-point game he had a few nights before, and it was just insane that Draymond was able to rise to the occasion and really just display that greatness and just put on for everyone in that Oracle Arena. I mean, it's not called the Oracle anymore. It's obviously now referred to as the Chase Center. But guys, I know today was a shorter video, and I know that some of you probably thought this was a waste of a topic, but I really do encourage you guys to look up the possessions of Draymond that game, or just even the highlights if you don't have time to watch all the way through his possessions. And you guys will understand why I made this video. Like, Draymond's a great guy off the court. He gets a lot of bad press, but I feel like as his career comes to wind down and he is out of this league, people will, realize they took for granted his ability as a mentor and his ability as a man in this league. Like, he's able to apologize and own up for his mistakes. He's killing the podcast game right now. If you guys don't watch the Draymond Greens show, I'm pretty sure it's on the Volumes YouTube channel. He doesn't have his own channel. But The Old Man and the Three, which is hosted by JJ Redick, and then Draymond's podcast are by far my favorite content from the players themselves. I think it's really dope that they give each other a platform to kind of speak and talk. And a long time ago, Draymond was actually on JJ's podcast, and he talked very heartfelt about this performance in this game. And I was just kind of thinking about that the other night, like, wow, it's remarkable that nobody ever talks about this performance. So I just wanted to make this video today and shine some light on it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know by leaving a comment down below. And while you're down there in the comments, let me know, do you think Draymond would have won the finals MVP had this been favored in Golden State? Because obviously, the next year or the year prior when they won it, Andre Iguodala won it. So it would just be kind of funny if Steph Curry missed out on the Iggy trophy, then the Draymond trophy, and then obviously in the years coming, Kevin takes his trophies. But if they won this finals, who's to say that Kevin Durant even joins this roster, guys? It's really just a crazy game when you think about it. I hope you guys made it all the way through this video. If you did, I appreciate you listening to my rambles. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Stay happy, healthy, and blessed. Peace.